Hello Scorpio, and welcome to the month of May, the month of gay. He's a Taurus, don't let him bore us. Just kidding. Anyway, so this is the horoscope for May for Scorpio. Sorry I'm late, Scorpio. This month I'm having a terrible karma attack. I have this hair covering this giant pimple that's in the middle of my forehead. I hope nobody notices. Yeah, I know I don't feel very sexy either, so I get through this reading of Scorpio May 2008. Now, wherever Taurus falls in your chart, dear Scorpio, is where you will be manifesting this month. It's manifestation month. It's the month to try to manifest either physical results or money in the area of the house where Taurus falls into your chart, whichever house Taurus falls in. Yeah, so anyway, on the topic of having a karma attack, though, I have a lot of Scorpio in my chart, although I'm a Libra. I have to say that it's probably going on for a lot of Scorpios out there. I usually have a little feeling for Scorpio because I have some Scorpio. And I just noticed that it's like the shit that has been bugging me for 25 years is biting me in the B-U-T-T today in particular, jumping out at me in front of me. And so anyway, I write, dear Scorpio, you must face yourself, turn around and look it in the eyes. There is nothing to be afraid of and there's nothing to run from. So what have you got to lose, right? By looking at it. So also, we could also say for the month of May for Scorpio that it's a restore yourself to reality kind of thing, like dealing with obviously what's in the now, what's in today. And on that topic, I'd also like to say that the idea of continuity is something that doesn't appeal to all Scorpions at all. I notice that the Scorpio in me likes to have kind of an irregular schedule. But I notice that I get better and I have kind of a better life when I establish a routine, some kind of continuity. These things will help you right now, Scorpio. So if you have the heavies, it'll pass. The moon is in Scorpio today. It probably will turn around, sift through a little bit the next couple days. But keep in mind that you have a lot of planets in opposition to your sun, namely the sun in Taurus, Venus in Taurus. There's a grand trine in Earth as well. Those two planets trining Pluto and Jupiter, both in Capricorn, also trining Saturn in Virgo. Yes, I think that about details it out. But all this stuff could be giving you a little bit of a feeling of well, what about me? And the only thing I can say is that I am completely lucky not to have died in an earthquake or to have lost family in an earthquake. So we must always be grateful for what we have. And we must also think about the idea that some of us have moments of high intense fabulosity and then there's a letdown. It's like the highs and lows of show business, I guess you could say. And right now, Scorpio, is not necessarily your time to shine, although it will come around again, probably. You could look at July. The other thing is you may be having to relegate yourself to support stuff. Okay, so the idea of that movie, The Remains of the Day, comes to mind. And in this point, Scorpio, I'd also like to say that you've sifted through the debris in your life enough so that the true meaning of what it is you're here to do, the tasks, should be pretty clear. Just do the next right thing to kind of get through this opposition. And you can win the cookie baking competition, but you might not win the, Democratic Party. Hillary. Okay, so yes, just now is not your time to shine. No big deal. And I just keep writing like a little goody two-shoes. If you keep working diligently, there will be some results. There's, of course, on the front of like your friends, there could be something going on with Mars coming up to square your sun, Mars in Leo, as well Neptune squaring your sun in Scorpio. That could still be a cause for like having some irritable moments. Yes, so anyway, at the heart of the issue, there's good news for Scorpios because fortunately, Scorpio is comfortable on the deck. They do like behind the scenes work. They are very good. Oh, cover that pimple. They are very good at taking life as it comes once they come down off the incredible high they've been on. And they are good at watching the show. So it's not all that bad, Scorpio. And God bless you for listening to me for 6.5 minutes. Enjoy the month.